A proposal by the Kenya Kwanza government, where William Ruto Kenya Kwanza government is proposing to amend the Employment Act 2007 and have 3% deduction on basic salary to cater for the National Housing Development Fund. According to the Finance Bill 2023, an employer shall pay in respect of each employee. All right, there you have it. An employer in each employee shall have 3% of the basic salary, not exceeding 3%. That is 5,000 shillings a month. Now, this particular finance bill, if approved by Parliament, it will be mandatory for every salaried person to contribute. And here we have it, for every salaried person will be able to contribute 3%. This 3% is contributed by the employee and also the employer. So that means the employer contributes 3% and also the employee, which makes it 6% of the total contribution. So if the finance bill will be approved by Parliament, it will be mandatory for every employer to also contribute in this particular proposal. Now, also another bit on this particular proposal on the housing levy is that note that it is not only for every salaried Kenya that shall be contributing this, and on that particular 3%, we'll be having an employee. Let me play that again for you. And let's pause. For an employee, remember, it has been capped at 5,000 shillings. So what does this mean, being 5,000 shillings concerning in relation to the 6%? We have the employee contributing 2,500 shillings and the employer also contributing 2,500 shillings. Now, the total sum up to this particular contribution becomes 5,000. Remember, this is the highest contribution an employee, a salaried Kenyan, can contribute to the housing levy on the proposal bill the finance bill 2023. For those earning less than 100,000, it has been proposed their contribution can be 1,000 bob a month. What do this particular proposal mean for any Kenyan who is earning less than 100,000 shillings? Remember, those who are contributing 5,000 shillings are those who are earning 100,000 and above. But if you're earning less than 100,000, what does it mean for you? It means that you'll be contributing either 1,000. There you go, there is the contribution. So if this is for the contribution for those earning 100,000, you'll be contributing 2,500, and also your employer also contributing 2,500, the total amount coming to 5,000. But what about for anyone who's earning less than 100,000 shillings? What does that mean for that particular person? Let me give you the numbers. Here we go. All right, sorry for that, a minute. All right, so for those earning less than 100,000 shillings, salary basic pay of for a month, you'll be contributing 1,000 shillings. So if you contribute 1,000 shillings, then that means also your employer will be contributing 1,000 shillings, and the total amount comes to 2,000 shillings, the contribution that you will be making if this particular bill goes through the Parliament. And moving on from that particular note that I've explained to you, now that being the case, something interesting, an interesting figure is that from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, if that is the case, then less than 5%, a total number of salaried Kenyans earn more than 100,000 salary as of the year 2021. Figures indicate that, let me bring you the numbers from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, total collection of monthly salary. But before I tell you the total number of this, according to KNBS, that is the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, the figures indicate that 17,841,823 Kenyans were under employment as of the year 2021, with less than 300,000 earning a six-figure salary and only 2,495,541 unemployed. But out of this particular number, from the proposal, or what Kenya Kwanza is targeting, is to collect a total of 9 billion shillings from this particular proposal by the in the finance bill, where they will be collecting this particular money, and this money will enable them to build the houses which they are noting that they are affordable houses for each and every Kenyan can be able to acquire. Now, according to the bill, proposes that employees who qualify for the affordable housing shall have their contributions accrue and be used to finance and purchase of a house under the government's affordable housing rather. For those who are not eligible for this particular program, housing program, Treasury is proposing 3 particular potential outcomes. Now, let me give you the outcomes that the Treasury will be proposing if you're not qualified to own a house after accruing your particular money, which is they're proposing to be in a sum of 7 years. So what are the options that the Ministry of, or rather, Treasury is proposing? Sorry, we had given you these statistics of employed Kenyans standing at 17 million. This is as of the year 2021. Those who are earning more than 100,000 being standing at 230,935 Kenyans. Unemployed standing at 2,495,541. This is as of the year 2021, according to the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. Now let's move on. Where I was explaining something to you. So if you're not qualified for this particular program, then what happens to your money? There you go. All right. So if you're not, if you do not qualify, if you do not become eligible to be in this particular program, you will be allowed to transfer your accrued contributions to the retirement scheme. This is one particular option that the Treasury is proposing. The other option, you will also be allowed to transfer the same to a person eligible for the affordable housing. So you will be able now to also you can transfer this particular money that you have accrued in minimum years of 7 years. This is according to the proposal in this particular Finance Bill 2023, and more so the housing levy. So what is the other option? Remember, I had told you there are 3 options. And the last option to this particular issue is that, there you go, or that they will be allowed to transfer the same to their spouse or children or dependents. Right? So you can be able to transfer this particular finance that you have been able to accrue in a period of 7 years. Let me pause that. Also, and the final option that you have been given as a Kenyan is that they will be allowed to draw out their contribution in cash, provided the amount will be included in their taxable income. Those are the 4 options that you have been given by Treasury in the proposal of the Finance Bill 2023. If you do not become eligible to this particular program, let me play this. And also, those are the options and the outcomes that you are having. If you, after 7 years, you will not be eligible to this particular program of getting a house through the housing funding levy that the Kenya Kwanza is proposing.
I think it was Mwege William. Definitely you